Hello and welcome back to our Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes free-to-play account. Today we're going to be going over the Luke Skywalker Hero's Journey event to unlock Commander Luke Skywalker. To unlock him you need the following 5 characters, and every video I've seen online, the minimum requirement that they're showing is that all of these have to be level 85. I think you can easily do this at level 80, but you might need to have them at a little bit higher level gear level or really good mods. So what I used for this event in the end was a Gear 9 Old Ben, Gear 9 Princess Leia, and then the rest are Gear 8, so Stormtrooper Han, Farm Boy Luke, and R2-D2. They won't start at this gear levels in the video because this is already pre-recorded, but I will go through and show you what upgrades I did show. And then we're going to go through the event together, and I'll go ahead and do a commentary on it. So let's go ahead and switch over to the gameplay. Alright, let's get to this battle. We're going to go into Tier 1 here. We have Old Ben, R2-D2, and Luke Skywalker. This tier is not going to be hard at all because it is geared for lower level characters and lower gear levels. So it's pretty much just beating down these Tuskens over 3 waves. There's nothing to worry about in this tier because our characters are way over geared for it. So we're going to slowly take down these waves. We never have any fear of getting taken down ourselves. Old Ben is going to take most of the damage during this wave. Just keep attacking them until they go down for this tier. During this round, we're going to go after the Tusken Shamans because they are the healers out there. And then we'll get all the attackers out of the way. Alright, the Shamans are down. Now we're going to go after this Tusken Raider. Who is dodging all of my attacks. Now we're going to go after the Tusken Brutes, which they taunt anyways, so sooner or later they would taunt and we would have to attack them no matter what. And then last we're going after... Such a weird name. Alright, Tier 1 is down. Let's go ahead and go into Tier 2 now. Tier 2 is requiring the same characters, Luke Skywalker, Old Ben, R2-D2, but now it's requiring them at 4 stars instead of 3 stars. So in this round, you want to take out this Sandtrooper Captain first, because the Stormtroopers around him will revive if you kill him. So like you see right here, all of them come right back up. So we're going to kill the Sandtrooper Captain first, and then worry about everybody else. Yet again, our characters are very high geared for this, and we have no worry about getting through this tier. Last one right here, and Old Ben takes him out. Tier 2 complete. Alright, Tier 3 is asking for Luke Skywalker and Stormtrooper Han at 5 stars each. We're going to go in, and you can see at the top right here that it is one of 2 waves. So this is when it starts to get a little bit tougher, and we might need to go in and gear up these 2 a little bit more for this wave. So we'll see how far we can get. So you gotta go after the taunting guys first. Slowly whittle them down. And let Stormtrooper Han take all the damage for the team. Almost got this second tank down. Now we want to go after this Scout Trooper. You want to save the Imperial Officer for last, since he's got the most health points. Try and get a stun on him there. As you can see, we're getting pretty low in health here for wave 2 of this tier, so it's not looking pretty good for us. And this is why when you go into these events, it's always good to have a little extra gear saved up in case you need to level up your characters a little bit more to get through the event. We're about to take out Stormtrooper Han here. And Farm Boy Luke cannot stand up to 5 people attacking him. So this is going to be our first loss here. And I believe we're going to go in and look at the gear and abilities for these characters real quick. Get some crystals and credits for his first battle for Commander Luke Skywalker there. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to assign some loadouts for Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine, and that way we can switch over the mods easily to Stormtrooper Han and Farm Boy Luke, so they have better mods on them. As you can see, I got an extra 108 speed on my Emperor Palpatine. So you go into his mods here, you hit assign loadout and create loadout from him. And now we got a loadout from Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine there. Now we're going to go to Stormtrooper Han, create a loadout from him, and do the same for Farm Boy Luke. Go ahead and create a loadout here also. And we're creating these loadouts so we can easily switch back once we're done with the mods. I don't have the best mods on Stormtrooper Han and Farm Boy Luke, but I do have really good mods on my Darth Vader and my Emperor Palpatine. So since Farm Boy Luke is my damage, I'm putting Darth Vader's mods on him. And I will put Emperor Palpatine's on Stormtrooper Han so he's faster and he can get more taunts off. And now we're going to go back into this tier and try it again. And I see that my Plan B leadership is at level 1. It's a decent leadership to have on him, so I take it all the way up to level 6 real quick. And I had the extra ability mats and everything just in case I needed to do these leaderships for them. Alright, now with the better mods, we're going to try this again. Get our taunt back up on Stormtrooper Han. We're going to try and take out this Scout Trooper first, and then go after Snow Trooper. But this guy taunts and takes us away from him. So we'll slowly whittle him down. Get as many stuns as we can throughout this so they don't attack us back. There's another taunt, so now we gotta whittle him down. We want to try and keep that taunt up on Stormtrooper Han so Farm Boy Luke can do all the damage for us. Go ahead and get this last guy out of here so we can focus on the Imperial officer. As you can see, we're doing a lot better now that we switched over those mods. Almost done with this wave. On to the second wave here. We're going to go after this Stormtrooper Commander because he can do heals for his team. Of course, this guy taunts and takes us off of him. Alright, back to the Stormtrooper Commander. Got him halfway down now. Now we're going to go over to Scout Trooper because he's one of the DPSs and he's got low health pool. Then over to Snow Trooper. I'm going to try and take out their damage and their healers first. I switched over to him because I thought I would get a stun off, but I ended up killing him instead. And this is the difference really good mods make. You see the difference that we had in that last battle compared to this one, just by putting really good mods on them. And those aren't even the best mods. Alright, tier 4, we want 6-star Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. And yet again, I'm going to go in and check her leader. Her mods are already good. I got her set up for crit damage and stuff. We'll go ahead and upgrade her leadership so we have a leadership going into this. We'll just take it to 6. So we have a gear 9 and a gear 7, I believe. Farm Boy Luke. So this one is 8 waves, and we don't really worry about the stealth on Leia for the first 7 waves, because these characters aren't really that strong. All we're doing is wasting that stealth every round, and she would be out of stealth the next wave anyways. So we just take them out as fast as we can, focus on any of the DPS on the other side, and then go after the tanks and stuff. So you'll see I target Scout Troopers first, or Snow Troopers and stuff like that, because it's the DPS on the other side of the team. I took him out because he had the lower health pool and it was easier to get him out, and one less person hitting us. I'm slowly getting through this. Nothing really too much to be worried about during these waves. These guys are all pretty easy. We're going to take out the Snow Trooper first here. And then take out the tank next. And we're on to the last wave of this tier. Now on this wave you'll see me use the stealth mechanic from Leia. So right now I'm going to go under stealth. And then every time her stealth's up, I'm going to use it again because it gives her an immediate another turn. Alright, that tier is down. Alright, tier 5, we're only going in with a 7-star Obi-Wan Kenobi Oben. This wave, all you have to do is last until you can get the ability off on the far right that has a 6 cooldown. Doesn't matter what you do for this, there is no winning this round, it's just you have to get that last ability off. So once you have, I'd say at least a Gear 8 Obi-Wan Kenobi, he can easily outlast this event here. The only thing that sucks is when Darth Vader keeps getting these ability blocks, you can't use that last ability buff. So there we go. Use it. Gives us a little cutscene here. And that is tier 5 down. You get a lot of crystals and a lot of credits from this. Alright, tier 6 and the last wave. You're going to need Princess Leia, Stormtrooper Han, R2-D2, and Luke Skywalker. So we're going to try it how they are now. Remember to use your stealth mechanic with Leia. Try and keep your taunt up with Stormtrooper Han. And just try and whittle everybody down as fast as you can. Keep using the stealth with Leia. Use that special by Farm Boy Luke as much as you can because it does have a chance to stun the enemy. So right here, I think I made a mistake. I don't think I should have taunted with Stormtrooper Han there. I think I should have waited a little bit and let the damage equal out on everybody else. And saved that taunt for next round if he would have lived. And it would have took a couple hits next round from these guys. Alright, final encounter here. We want to get that scout trooper out of here and the healer in the middle. But the two guys on the side start out with taunt. And they pretty much bounce it back and forth until you kill them both. And as you can see, we're not faring too well this round. Now I'm going to try it with Stormtrooper Han's lead because it gives more defense. You got to try every option before you put extra gear on these characters that you're probably not going to use later on. So I like to save R2-D2's stealth mechanic until Stormtrooper Han is not taunting, and that way I can hide everybody except for him. But as you can see, Stormtrooper Han is dying pretty quick during these rounds. And I hope they don't attack Stormtrooper Han and let his health get up a little bit. He does heal a little bit every time he attacks. So that's why I hid everybody except for R2 to let him take some attacks real quick. Try and get stunned so they aren't attacking. Alright, we got that wave down and we're in the final encounter with all four characters standing. I was thinking about taunting here with Stormtrooper Han, but I decided to wait. Trying to get those stuns off, but I didn't. And even without the taunt, they still killed Stormtrooper Han first. Keep working on these tanks. And they already took out our farm boy Luke there. Alright, Leia is not going to do too well with 5 guys gangbanging her. Alright, so it's this last round that is getting us. We know we can get to the final encounter. So we're going to go through here and check some gear. So we only need 3 pieces of this for Farm Boy Luke. So we're going to go ahead and get it real quick. So it's all pretty easy gear to get him to gear level 8. So we're going to go ahead and equip all this. And we're just going to farm that last 3 pieces of that one piece. I know I put in a request for it, but we're not going to wait for that. We'll do 4 sims at a time to keep our energy at its lowest. We're not getting very lucky here. There we go. Need 2 more pieces of this item. Got it right there. Alright, take him to gear 8. And if this is not essential gear, I'm just going to equip it to him. So I got plenty of all of this. And plenty of that. And this is where Farm Boy Luke is going to sit for the rest of this account at gear 8. R2-D2 I am going to take up later, so I don't mind equipping this gear to him. So we need 3 of this. Do one more refresh of the fleet. And of course, it takes into the last sim. Just to waste all my currency there. Got plenty of that, so I'll equip it. Not going to equip a Cabarti or a stun gun. We're going to go back into the event now. So we all got all gear 8s except for Leia is gear 9. Still all level 80. We're still going to use Stormtrooper Han's leadership for the extra defense while they are above 50% health. And if they go under 50% health, they get 50% offense, I believe. Start working on the second take and let that first one die to the dots. Finish off that tank. Finish off the Imperial officer. It already looks like we're doing a lot better this round. Get to wave 2 here. Try and get this scout trooper out first. I'm going to use my stealth here and hide everybody behind Stormtrooper Han. Try and get a stun. That's okay that we didn't. Try and get another stun. Not getting so lucky with those stuns. Alright, we're into the final wave with all of our characters standing. Get an AoE burn out there. Not going to taunt just yet. Get that stealth up on Leia. I'm going to try and let them spread out the damage between our characters a little bit. Looks like they're ready to kill our Stormtrooper Han, so we're going to hide everybody on R2-D2. Go ahead and taunt with Stormtrooper Han so they just get him out of here. And our Farm Boy Luke and our R2-D2 are about to die. There they go. So yet again we have a lone Leia out here. And with that target lock on her, she cannot go under stealth. So she's just sitting out there looking pretty while getting attacked. So I decided to put this Omega on her basic because it gives her more multi-attack chance. No need to do that on his leadership. We're going to go in again with that Omega on her basic. Get some burning out there. We're trying to get a stun. Yet again, did not get it. We don't really have any really good potency mods on this account yet, so that's why our stuns aren't landing as well as we would like them to. And as you can see, our Stormtrooper Han is dying pretty quickly this round. Alright, finished with wave 1. Start working on this Scout Trooper. Got him out of there pretty quickly. Try and get some stuns out there. Alright, on to the final wave with everybody standing again. So I stealth everybody under R2 this time so he can take a couple hits. And we can get Leia under her stealth so she can keep using her stealth. And they're still killing Stormtrooper Han with those AoEs pretty quickly. So we're just going to taunt with them and let them kill him. We got one of the tanks down. They've already killed Farm Boy Luke too. Keep working on the second tank here. We're going to go after the Scout Trooper because he's the one that puts the target lock down. And we're getting really close on this one. And we got down to these last two guys before they finally took out Leia. So by that point, it already tells me that we don't need to add any more gear. We just need to play it more efficiently. So like right here in this first round, I did not waste Leia's stealth. I waited till R2 did his stealth. That way when I used Leia's stealth, it automatically gave her a bonus turn. Go ahead and get this second tank out of here. Imperial officer died by the dots. Now I did not need to waste her stealth there because they were already almost dead, so I saved it for the next round. Remember to get those stuns out there. And we're kind of staying away from the taunt on Stormtrooper Han this time, so we can try and keep everybody in the green going into the last wave. Alright, everybody's pretty healthy going into this last wave. We're going to stealth under Stormtrooper Han. We're going to go ahead and taunt with him. Do our stealth up, get an extra turn, plus that critical chance and everything. Get some burning out there. Almost got this first tank out of here. There we go. Now we got to work on that second tank. Almost got him out of here. This is a big range battle. The more hits you can get from Leia, the better. Of course, we're only getting 1 hits from her. Get that second tank out. Scout Trooper just wasted that target lock on R2. So we want to take him out before Leia gets unstealthed, because she gets all those extra buffs while she's stealthed. And she gets foresight every time she does it too. So they miss 1 attack. Alright, we just got to finish off this last guy. Keep doing the stealth to get that foresight, and he misses a turn. And there we go. Last tier of the event is cleared. Now we have our 7-star CLS to activate. Go ahead and activate him. And that is the Luke Skywalker Hero's Journey event for you. Thank you all for joining me in this video. I hope everybody has a great night.